she told me that she had these two high beings, tall beings, white beings, appear at both sides of her bed, and they started working her eyes with different utensils which they had, and she felt very strong pain in her eyes when they were doing it, to such an extent that she fainted. Physically, she fainted. And the next morning when she awoke, she had a metallic, she could barely move, was right, she was regaining her consciousness, she could barely move, and she had this metallic flavor in her mouth. And she had the same symptoms as if you went into surgery. And slowly over there, she recovered her capacity to speak and her ability to speak. That was what he called me. Then I told her, well, listen, I think what happened was these light beings appeared and they told me to do this, and you're my guinea pig, as they say, and apparently works. Well, let's go on with it. I mean, why stop? Let's continue working with you until you have good eyesight, that your eyes are perfect. So during the coming nights, we continued to work the same way. It wasn't that strong anymore. I didn't faint anymore. I didn't have that strong feeling anymore, but I felt the energy. And so we went on like that for a few weeks. And a few weeks later, she called me crying from the doctor. She had been visiting the doctor who had treated her for her eyes for 12 years, and who had told her that she had her eye, which had been blind, was not operable. That the nerve was cut off. There was no energy came to the nerve, no electrical impulse, so it was impossible for the nerve to regain eyesight. And she told me that the doctor had measured it 3 times, her eyes, that her eye, one eye, which had been clinically dead for 12 years, had regained 95% of its capacity. So that was incredible. And the other eye, which was starting to lose, had stayed the same. And I said, well, wow,